welcome back to my channel, Empathetic Wanderers. If you are new to the channel, welcome and hello. My name is Jeff. I'm from the United States, and for the past few years I've been traveling here in Asia primarily. Right now I'm in South Korea. I make videos on travel, food, local spots, language, really just any way to connect with people while you're abroad. So if that's anything that you're interested in, I urge you to join the community. Hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that I have coming out. Tonight I'm heading to dinner for one of my favorite Korean dishes. Korean food is my favorite, and this dish is my favorite of Korean food. It's called Kimchi Jjigae. It's kimchi stew. It's a perfect meal to have when it's really cold outside, and it is very cold outside. So let's head to this Kimchi Jjigae restaurant right around the corner from my Airbnb. So one of the things to know about Korea, and one of the good reasons to learn like how to read Korean, is most of the restaurants, if you're looking for a type of food, simply say the name of the food on the restaurant. So this says Kimchi Jjigae. So there isn't like a, well, that might be a name up there, but for the most part, if you're looking for food, if you're able to just learn the alphabet, which is about 40 characters, not about, is it 40 characters? And you read from left to right, so K-I-M, Kimchi Jjigae, it's a lot easier to find the place that you want to go. 안녕하세요. 김치 찌개 주세요. 감사합니다. Alright, so we have rice, which is really good, and it's some different type of rice, so I'm not sure. And then just banchan, sprouts, some peppers, some sauce, and some lettuce if I want to put into lettuce. And then the kimchi jjigae with tofu and beef and kimchi and a bunch of other sauce, and very spicy. It's been something that I've been super excited to try here in Korea, and it obviously did not disappoint. It's been so yummy. Like I said, it's a stew. It's got kimchi in it, so it's spicy. It's got beef and then tofu as well. So I got a beer and get some of this purple rice. I'm not sure what it's called. And then some sprouts with kimchi, and then some lettuce with this sauce that I don't know what it's called that you can make little lettuce wraps with. So super excited. It's so the perfect food for a winter day, and the woman that works here is great. She's so sweet. We try and talk to each other. Doesn't work very well. I tried to use Google Translate. I was able to translate it into Korean. She did not understand the Korean that Google Translate came up with, so that was a bit of a fail. But she's very nice, and she's been helping me out, and yeah, so I'm just gonna dig in here, and I'll let you guys know how it is at the end. dig in. We will start here with the kimchi. Very hot. I'm gonna give it a second. And like every Korean restaurant gives you these like big bottles of water, and everything is silver. I read that the silver is, please fact check, but I read that the silver is from like a long time ago, that the king of the Joseon dynasty, which was the last like dynasty of Korea, they had metal chopsticks and silverware because they were worried that the king would get poisoned and the metal would show the poison if it ever happened. So I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. Just as good as before. Spicy. Not too spicy, but exactly what I like. Soft tofu, super good. Let's try this beef here. So good. So good. Okay. Well, my battery is about to run out, so I'm going to turn off the camera until I'm done. Everything's super good, and I'm going to keep going. Hey everyone, welcome to another language learning lesson. This is going to be a couple of sentences on the video that we've been watching about kimchi stew. So if you haven't seen the past two videos that I put out the past couple days, this is going to just be a section of every video where I go through a couple sentences or phrases or words or whatever it might be that I think would be useful in the particular situation that this video is going through. And so for this one, it's going to be being in a restaurant, words that you might hear in a restaurant, and ways that you can deal with those things. This is being filmed a couple weeks after the video is actually filmed. That's why the clothing might be a little bit different, my hair might be a little bit shorter, and it may be a little bit messy the way that I put this into the clip, but I'm working through it, and I'm definitely from today forward filming these into the video so that it's a little bit more seamless. So I apologize for the choppiness of it. Please let me know if you have any solutions to any of it that you think I can do. So the first one would definitely be, given that this is a video about kimchi stew, would be, can I have kimchi stew? I talked about this in the last video. One of the really important sentences or words that you should learn is please give me. It's a really helpful thing because all you need to know in Korean is putting the subject in front of jjigae. Jjigae. It's a formal way of saying please give me something. So you can say this with food, you can say this with drinks, you could say this with like items, you could say this with like a ticket at a national park, whatever it might be. So the first sentence is going to be Kimchi Jjigae 주세요. Kimchi Jjigae 주세요. Kimchi Jjigae would just be, can I have kimchi? Kimchi Jjigae 주세요 is, can I have kimchi stew? Which is one of the first sentences that I said when I walked into the restaurant, when I was talking to the person that owned the restaurant. So
Kimchi Jjigae 주세요.
Kimchi Jjigae 주세요. And again, kimchi is the fermented cabbage, jjigae is the stew, and 주세요 is please give me. So the second one is going to be pretty basic. It's actually just really it's kind of just a word. It's not a full sentence, but it is something that I didn't think that I was going to have as much problems with, or not problems, but difficulty with. The number system in Korea is not super complicated, but there are two separate number systems, and so they use a certain set of numbers for certain things and they use another set of numbers for other things. And so figuring out how much money I owed was particularly difficult in the beginning, and in this particular meal, because I got this beer and I got this kimchi stew, the kimchi stew was 7,000 won, the beer was 4,000 won, so the total was 11,000 won, which in Korean is eel-mawn won. eel-mawn won. So it's definitely super useful to just like kind of go through figuring out all of the different numbers. And the last sentence that I want to say is something that I try to say whenever I leave a restaurant. You know, I think they enjoy seeing that a lot of times, and no one has said this to me, or if they've said it to me I haven't understood because my Korean sucks, but sometimes I worry that people think like I might not like something. A lot of times I go into restaurants and they think that like I don't like spicy food because they have this idea that like Westerners don't like spicy food, which is not the case for me. And so I just want to make sure that people know when I think something is really good, that they know that it is really good. So a good word to know, or a good sentence, phrase, word, whatever, to know is 맛있어요. 맛있어요, which is, it was tasty. It is tasty. I hope that those three were helpful, and I'm definitely working on an ebook right now for helpful Korean that you can know. It's easy and helpful to know when you get to Korea. I'm definitely working on a like helpful Korean sentences and words to know, like an entire video, so like more basic stuff like hello, goodbye, thank you, etc, 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 numbers and all that stuff, and working on building like a series around that, because I think it's super helpful, and I think if for nothing else it makes me more comfortable, it makes me less anxious about like walking into a restaurant in like a foreign place that's like super not built for foreigners in a linguistic perspective. Without further ado, we're gonna end this video here for the Kimchi Jjigae video, Kimchi Stew video, but I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if it wasn't helpful. Let me know if there's ways that I could fix it. Again, sorry for the bumpiness of the transition, but I did think that this was more valuable than frustrating that the bumpiness was. So thanks so much. Okay, well that was a success. It was a very, very nice dinner. The woman that works there is so sweet. This is like probably the 5th or 6th time that I've gone. She speaks no English. My Korean is very bad. I enjoy going to places like that, but I do get bummed out when I'm not able to like communicate, which obviously is what propels me to learn faster and learn more and stuff and put myself in different circumstances. But there was a lot of stuff she kept trying to say to me that I literally just couldn't understand, and I don't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't translate it either. And so, but the food was really, really, really good. The banchan was very good to like offset the spice, the like sprouts specifically, and the kimchi stew was spicy enough that it wasn't too crazy. Sorry about the noise. And now I'm in a different location. I had to walk by that that loud music. If you enjoyed this content though, please let me know. Please let me know if there's something that I left out. Comment if you enjoy kimchi stew, if you've never had it, or what your favorite cuisine is, especially if it's Korean, because I would love to try it and make a video on it. So thank you so much for watching. Just be empathetic, keep wandering, keep spreading positivity. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I really appreciate anyone that watches these videos. So, see you in the next one.